on, guys? Thought we'd try something a little different this time. Record some footage, no gameplay audio. I figured I'd try and do a voiceover, see how it goes. So we're doing a rank 25 Mr. P push. Nearly stopped playing. The goal was to hit 25K, which we accomplished, and then I thought it's a good map. Let's try a little rank 25 push with Mr. P. So TSA offered to help. We tried a few different brawlers here with him. We tried Gale, Surge, Sprout, but it was really pretty easy. We didn't have a lot of trouble, so we're always fighting for these mid boxes here. The porters come in clutch, keep me from dying from that Surge. We get a pretty good start here. Of course, you get Colette coming down trying to third party. For those of you who don't know, I stream all of the soul tourneys and stuff here on Twitch TV /actives_BS. Come check out the channel, give me a follow. But moving up, kind of chasing these guys up, seeing if we can push them into another group. Just working on getting super and getting TSA powered up. Rockwall Brawl is one of my favorite maps, though. It's really easy. A lot of different brawler combinations work here. And then, of course, I'm lagging, as always, because I got terrible internet where I live. So we get a good push here. We cornered, and we got a couple of teams fighting. Rose is done for. GG's. Then, of course, we get the Brock that spawns and nearly takes me out. Whiffs the super. So we got massive cubes here. We should have no problems. Easy claps there. So let's move into the next game. All right, so we seem to be getting the spawn a lot here, but we got 3 boxes over here in the mid, which more than likely you always have to fight and win this first 2v2. So we got a Nani and a Max here. If I remember right, I think we clapped the Nani and the Max backs out. Yep. So Brock gets a drink right away, so of course we're wary of that. I try and hit him with a couple of bounce shots. Just working on getting my porters. Still got Max hiding in the corner on the left-hand side. Sprout's going to try and be annoying because that's kind of what Sprout does. And Dyna with the drink is always scary in this map for sure because he can do a lot of damage really, really quickly. So we still got that Sprout in mid that's just trying to cause havoc. I'm still working on getting my porters. TSA cleans up nicely down there in the corner. Finally get some porters going. Dyna's just camping the middle grabbing drinks apparently. So TSA is coming on the bottom side, trying to push these guys up into another team. B and the Dyna need to just go down because they've been a pest this whole game. And Dyna's been camping drinks like nobody's business. Sprout eats into the storm. We got a Crow with super, which is also always pretty scary. Crow's pretty OP right now. So we get down to the final 2 teams. Crow will be a nuisance. Pop shield. TSA's max power though, and I can shoot over the walls. So, and then of course the bull spawn just absolutely, we get unlucky right there. The bull spawn saved the game for him, so I think we take second here. I can't remember for sure, but I believe we get second here. Crow with the drink in the mid. If that bull hadn't respawned when he respawned, the Crow would have went down. I think the Crow got out with less than 1k health. Yeah, that's going to do it. TSA tries to teleport out, but just can't. 12 power cubes and a drink, not going to happen. So we take a second there. We're fortunate to spawn with 1 box here to start with. Come for this mid fight again, as always. We got a Crow and a Max. So trying to avoid the Crow's poison. If we could take the Crow out, the Max will back out. So we win that fight. The Max kind of dips on his teammate and just leaves that crow. But of course, I get third party by Leon. No surprise there. That's kind of what Leons do. TSA is going to work on building up his super, and he's waiting for me to respawn. So you got a Leon Crow team, which is two pretty OP brawlers that we got to be wary of. Gene kind of starts trying to pinch us down here. I get some porters going. Kind of gets that Gene to back off a little bit. Crow pushes up too far there. The Leon has invis too, so we're kind of trying to be wary of that. I think I hit some shots right here on the Leon and get the Leon to almost go down. TSA is going to die to the poison. I got the OP porter, killed the Leon clone. And now essentially I'm just waiting for my teammate to respawn because that Leon and Crow have 6, so I don't even want to try and take them on by myself. But we got a drink spawning up here that we're going to fight for. So we get that Gene knocked out. You got the Rosa camping in the bush that tried, but I got lucky and saw her. Leon with a drink. I got some porters going again, so that'll take some shots for us and eat some damage. Still kind of hiding behind those porters. Working on getting all the shots we can, and we get a pretty nice break right there, to be honest. Kind of third-partied those guys, but it worked out pretty well. So we get this other drink here. I pick up a bunch of cubes, and that Leon's just chilling in the corner. So I hit that shot. Trying to be wary, not do anything stupid, and kind of wait for TSA to come back here. But at this point, that's GG's. They ain't winning that. 14 cubes. There's another dub. We're at 737. And I think at this point we took an L with Surge. I talked TSA into switching to Gale with that star power that slows enemies for 1 second. It's actually really OP. If you can slow people down, you can put them in a bind when you kind of freeze them. So, but the Gale matches were definitely easy claps. We didn't have much problem with the Gale matches. So we get a good start here. We got 4 right off the bat. This Colette was extremely annoying. Almost gets me down there. You can see she tried to use her gadget to get that final shot on me, but she missed. So TSA gets that slowdown. And that helped out a lot because it kind of froze her in place. So you got to throw her with the drink. You got to be pretty wary of it because you don't ever know. They could hit a couple shots over a wall and take you out pretty easy. We're able to push this Leon and Poco pretty easily. Hoover up those cubes. Brock goes down. He had no cubes. He's in a bad spot. And we got the Max and Dinah pushed pretty good in the corner. I'm gonna grab this drink. I still got my porters active. So the Max has got 7. He should have ducked out right there, but he really tried for that drink and it cost him. So yeah, we got a ton of power cubes here. This one's gonna be GG's. I don't think this is gonna last too much longer at all. I hope I get the match. I hope I had the match recorded. There was one match where TSA put a jump pad down, and I accidentally took the jump pad and it got me killed. So we had some good laughs after that in the lobby. All right, so sticking with Gale and Mr. P here. We'll grab this first box, get into the middle, and see what we can fight for. Of course, we got a Crow that's being Crow, just trying to be annoying and keep the poison on us. Shield BB there along with the Crow. BB tries to go inside there, get a couple of shots, working on getting my porters. TSA runs up and grabs another box for us. Crow's still being annoying. If I remember right, TSA essentially just 1v1s this Crow and wins. We got a Dinah with 8 inside, which is definitely concerning. If you get a couple of double stick shots. Yes, perfect. So this is where I accidentally take the jump pad and I get just destroyed. Like I totally didn't mean to jump right there. TSA gave me a hard time about that once this game was over when we got back into the lobby, but yeah, totally accident that I took that jump pad right there. It was not intentional, and I got wrecked because of it. So we got Surge with Drink, we got to get away from. Luckily, I had the spawn shield, dropped the porters to eat all the damage, and TSA gets the kill. So that helped us out a lot there because we took out a Drink player and a high cube Surge. So lagging a little bit there again. The Crow's doing pretty well. Got a ton of cubes. Got the Leon over there being pesky, probably just trying to build a super. Crow and Surge are taking some good damage from the Dyna, so that's helping us out too. Trying to be cautious here and not get third partied. Leon's about to go down, but his partner's spawning, which is a Dyna. So if I remember right here, the Dyna actually helps us get some good shots because he picked up a drink as well. So now we just have this Crow to deal with. Get the porters down, soak up some damage, and TSA had a nice push there. So 748, we are one game away. We get a pretty decent spawn here, 2 boxes uncontested. Never complain about that. Then we can push into middle because I think we'll get there before anybody else, so we should be able to grab some boxes in mid as well. So we start out with 4, which is a great start on the 750 game here. Colton mid, pops gadget, tries to get a bunch of shots, but he's really low. There's a bull, this is Patna. So we're gonna have 7 cubes here, looking great as long as we can win that. I run up and get the drink because I think TSA's got that handled with the slow, and he had his star or super, so he could push somebody back, but he just barely escapes death there. He almost died. He was down to 36 health. So right now I'm just kind of trying to hoover up the drinks and make sure no other teams get them. I think we're gonna go back in the corner and clap this Jackie. But we got a Surge behind us coming in with 6. We got to kind of watch. So we wipe this team out. And at this point, we got second place, so we knew we had the 750. But that's going to do it for the rank 25 push.